The viewpoints and theories discussed in the show do not reflect the view of the university as a whole. The hosts are responsible for their own ideas and do not claim to represent the generally accepted ideas of Austin Peay State University. The show is produced for entertainment purposes only. Side effects on the show may include uncontrollable laughter, psychological distress, confusion, and moderate to severe discomfort.
Oh, thank you. Hey, and welcome back to ChatGTA, a show about everything and nothing all at the same time. I'm Isabella Christensen alongside Paige Hearn, Paul Schuhart, and Justin Pate. Guys, how's it going?
It's going good. It's been a heck of a morning for me.
Okay.
There's like a tornado happening. Not really, but kind of. There's
Yes.
a little bit of rough weather.
Yeah.
Looked out my window, out my bedroom window, tree branch in my driveway.
No.
No.
Yes. I was like,
And you still came to
I
work.
still came.
Wow.
Me and my
That
dad.
is dedication.
Me and Pops got out there with the saw.
Aw.
Shoom, 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 shoom. Move. It wasn't like a.
This is like
It's not like
family bonding
really,
time.
it's not like there was a redwood tree in the driveway. I mean, it was a small branch.
Oh, man.
Took care of that. It was soaking. Luckily, the rain had stopped, so that was nice.
Okay.
But the ground was soaking wet. I had to put on the rubber boots. Yeah. So anyway, that's been my morning. But luckily, it didn't rain as I walked into campus. I was really glad about that.
Wow.
So-
Yeah,
Wow.
when I woke up this morning, I saw there was literally a tornado watch on my phone.
Yeah.
From like
Yep.
3 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Mhm.
And then the storm hit at 6:15. And then it was fine.
Woke me
There
up.
was
Wow.
nothing.
I
So-
slept through all of that.
You didn't wake up at any?
No.
Wow.
When I woke
You
up,
wake up to your roommate snoring and the dumpster.
my God, my roommate
But you don't
snoring
wake
is
up
a
to
construction.
that storm.
I didn't hear
It's
the storm
construction.
at all.
That's crazy.
I didn't hear the
It's
storm
probably
at
drowned
all.
out by all the
One
snoring.
time her roommate was snoring and
Yes.
she thought it was construction outside. That tells
That's
you
hilarious.
Yeah, it was insane. Because I walked past her door and I stopped. And I'm like, and yeah, it was her snoring. Because I actually went to my window to see if it was actually construction.
That's hilarious.
And it was not construction at all.
She needs a CPAP machine.
Absolutely.
Sounds like.
That's not healthy at all.
But other than that, it's fine.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and start with our. Well, we're going to get into a couple different things today. We're going to talk about like childhood era. Also, a fair warning to any children that may be watching this. Probably not. But we're going to get into Santa, and he's great and wonderful. But for the parents that are
Absolutely.
maybe supervising,
Absolutely.
yeah, when we get there, you know, take that at your own risk. But anyway, our trivia question today is courtesy of Christian Hunt, who is on his way to Vegas right now. So he dipped
Viva
on
Las
us.
Vegas. Viva.
Las Vegas.
Dipped out on us for that one. So Trey, go ahead and give it to us here.
All right, so to kind of go with the childhood memories and that, what is the name of Disney's first African American princess?
What is the name of Disney's
That is
first
so easy.
African American princess?
But like,
I know
which
what-
ones were considered? I don't mean.
I
for
think
that
I
to
know
sound
what
ignorant.
movie this is, but I don't know what her name is.
Yeah, I think I know what movie it is, but I don't.
This
I
is a
don't
good
know.
one.
I don't know.
You guys are hilarious.
I think I know the name of the bug. I don't know if that's coming up too
The
much.
bug.
There's not a bug involved in
I
mine.
don't think there's a bug in
Okay,
the one
well,
I'm gonna
maybe-
say.
There's not a
I've never
bug in
seen
that.
the one
Okay.
that I'm gonna say though.
I kind of want to.
But I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
I love how you guys are all looking at me though.
I mean, I'm not looking at you, but
I don't also
Like,
know if
yeah,
I'm.
so
I'm
you
looking
feel confident?
I mean, I
You
feel pretty confident.
You, how did you feel?
I don't know. I've never.
I feel like
seen
90%.
this. But also,
Well, she's never seen Lion King.
I'm
so.
not sure
I'm
if
thinking-
Oh, are we
this
counting
is.
Lion King now? Is that?
I'm not sure if African American is what this person is. Does that sound
Oh.
bad?
No.
No,
Am I
it
on the
doesn't
right
sound-
track by saying that? Of what the movie is, or am I totally
That
off?
makes. I think I know what movie you think you're thinking of.
Yeah.
now.
And it's not that one.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
not what I wrote, but that was my second.
I don't know.
I probably don't even
I'm trying
know
to
what
think of all
movie
the
you're talking about.
princesses. It can't be the Princess and the Frog. That was the most recent one, and there was one way before that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. So.
All right, well, let
Oh,
me cross
you-
that out.
Is it the Princess and the Frog?
I mean, that's what.
Is that what you wrote?
That's what I wrote down.
We're not supposed to
We
be
just
revealing
spoiled the
these.
segment.
till the end.
Well,
That's
we'll
what
just
I
have to see
wrote
the
down.
We have
answers.
a
I have
reveal
a
back.
second guess.
I put.
I have no guess.
You don't even
can't
have
say
to do
what-
it. I mean, you can.
I mean, honestly, we all just said it, so just.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's
yeah.
just go.
Well,
We
I don't
won't
want to
do that.
sound stupid.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I said Pocahontas,
Okay, I can see why you would say that though.
but I've never
I'm assuming
seen
Native
that.
American, but I don't know. if
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, well, the princess.
Yeah.
The Princess and the Frog was the first one that came to my mind, but that didn't happen until like 20. We should have done it. It should have been happened before. Wait,
You know, I actually read something interesting about Pocahontas. When she was Christian and brought over to England, they changed her name to Rebecca. You knew
she's
that?
real.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah,
real
Pocahontas
person.
was a real. Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
for
yeah,
sure.
she was a real person, and they brought her back to England, and I think she died.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
well,
probably did
wow.
because all the
She
new
probably did
world
die at some
diseases.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Don't look up the story.
Okay, well,
really
we just
horrible.
Alright.
spoiled that.
Well, we don't know what the correct answer is.
Well,
yet.
let's use one of Paul's trivia questions or
Right, do
riddles,
another one?
and then
Yeah.
we'll do it at the end. Yes.
See, I thought this was going to be the answer. the
Well,
question.
we'll discuss it at the end.
Okay.
We can't really
So
write
that's
this
a
one
riddle,
down.
and this one's actually a trivia question. So
I'm gonna say someone who is native Paul is right. Pocahontas was real. She was born in like 1596 or something.
1596,
Okay.
according to Trey, is when Pocahontas was born. Do you want to do this? Because I'll read it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I'm nervous.
Second question. In 2004, the UN approved the first new Morse code signal since World War II. Can you name the signal? Hint, it can be found on any keyboard. So Morse code,
Signal.
right? Dots and dashes,
yes,
right? You can use lights
So
also.
there's like a proper
so
name for
a
this.
common Morse code thing would be like SOS.
Yeah.
That would be Morse code, right? But there's other.
I bet it's-
obviously. I have.
there's
I have a
punctuation. There's actually, it's really. I was reading about this yesterday.
Oh, it's punctuation. It's not like
no,
a,
I'm just saying there is
shortcut.
punctuation, so it
Yeah, you-
it
so you
can
can use
be
it.
like
You
an
can
actual
use it.
like what is it symbol as well. So
Oh,
okay.
a
So
symbol.
then
Wow.
it's not a word.
it's not a word. It's not a word.
Ooh.
But
Interesting.
Gosh, there's so many.
it's really shocking.
And it
I
can be
actually
found on
didn't
any
know.
keyboard.
But just think of the time period, and I think you'll.
I
I
just
think
want
you'll
to
get
say
it.
like a period.
2004?
Yeah.
Good.
That doesn't really help me at all.
Yeah.
I have one that I thought seemed good.
I
but
thought it
it's
was
probably not in
escape.
I'll
guess
tell-
that
doesn't
I'll-
make
I'll
any
write
sense.
down the guess before I knew what it was.
And it's not a word.
It's not a word.
Oh, so there is a symbol.
It is a symbol.
Oh well. Okay.
And I'll give you another
Cross
hint.
that
It
out.
is also not a letter.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right. I'm
Uh,
locking that one in.
No, I know what it is. I'm pretty confident now.
I'm not confident. at all.
I'm
That's not
very
okay.
far
I'm
off.
okay. Let's go.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll get into childhood TV shows. Just I guess like our favorites. What do we watch?
So did y'all grow up big TV kids?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I feel like I did. There was a lot that I wasn't allowed to watch. Like I wasn't allowed to watch Nickelodeon, so I was like
Okay.
a Disney and PBS kid for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Also, like how you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
You just unlocked a whole. I wrote down some. When just by you
unlocked a
saying
whole
that,
other
you
channel.
yes, yep, of ones that I used to watch.
yes.
Okay,
well.
So yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Am I starting with
Yeah,
the
you
ones
can.
that I watched?
What era? We said like elementary age. Is that what we're
I
thinking?
guess
Yeah.
so.
We,
This
if we
one-
run out of time, we can move up.
Okay, this one. I'd still watch this show today, honestly. But
Wow.
the
Teletubbies?
Berenstain Bears. Did anybody?
Okay. Yep.
No.
That was my
Heard of
favorite.
it. Heard of it.
No? Okay, that was
I've
my
heard- yeah,
favorite.
yep,
I
I've
watched
seen
a
that.
lot of. I see you wrote down like Tom and Jerry, Clifford, Arthur.
Arthur
Oh,
was.
Arthur.
Yep.
I don't know what
Arthur,
animal
wow.
he was, but
I've
he
been
was
to-
something.
People have said in high school they used to joke that I looked like Arthur because of the glasses.
Wow.
Wow.
So-
Nice.
and the skin tone, honestly, that's
Yeah.
really where it's at. But
Okay.
you know, I ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna front.
That was
about it.
from that general area. That's what
Yeah.
I watched.
Yeah. I'll go next. Tom and Jerry,
Oh,
classic.
yep,
Solid.
absolutely.
Cartoon Network.
Oh yes.
Yep,
Okay.
underrated one. Blues Clues.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Do you ever get
Oh,
into Blues Clues?
yeah.
The guy, you know, and all that.
Striped shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't he retire recently from Blues Clues?
I think they've
I
changed
there
the
was
man
actually
a
some-
couple
yeah,
times.
some
Yeah.
things that-
Yeah.
Oh,
Went
one that
down.
I just thought of. Curious George.
Oh.
goodness.
I was
could we
big.
forget?
I was big
Man,
on
Justin,
Curious
you're on a roll.
George.
The man in
Yeah.
the yellow hat.
This is a funny story. So the other day we all went to my grandmother's house for, I guess it was Christmas.
The other day.
And so a couple months ago.
You know.
And actually, not Christmas time. We were just up there. Sorry. And she doesn't have like cable TV, right? It's just satellite. You know, which
The antennas?
yeah,
Okay.
like antenna.
Wow, I like your
Um,
grandma.
And so yeah, it was awesome. And you know, just having something on for background noise
Yeah.
while we were talking. PBS. Curious George.
Love it.
When I tell you I
Yes, it
watched
is.
probably 2 full episods.
I
like
mean,
just
I
watching,
seriously, yeah.
it
Yeah.
was
You wouldn't have to
amazing.
tell me twice
Yeah.
to sit down and watch that. But
Yeah, I remember this one show. Oh man, I think it was like Track and Tells. I don't know if. It
Okay,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying- I
or
was
Land
trying-
Before Time. That just triggered one
Oh,
in my head.
that's another one.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I don't know if
Yes.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't think I watched either of those ones.
Okay.
Oh wow, and a lot of Disney movies actually.
Okay.
You know, I think you guys hit all the other ones that I've seen,
Yeah.
but I never seen a lot.
Wait,
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I've never seen Aladdin either.
Wow, that one's
Really?
really that
Magic
one's a solid
carpet?
one.
But
Yeah.
I've never seen The Lion King, and everybody loses it at
Dude,
that. So
understand
I
how
don't.
you can
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
go
So
through
you
life
got
like
Disney
that.
Plus?
Yeah.
Dude, just go in there and
Just-
catch up.
yeah,
you know
just-
what I'm saying?
Get a childhood, man.
There's other
Just get a child.
Good.
Yeah. For me, it was a lot of Disney Junior. So Little
yeah.
Einsteins.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Little
Little
Einsteins. Go Diego Go.
Okay.
Oh, Handy Manny. Sorry,
Handy-
Bob
Oh,
the
See?
Bob the
Bob
Builder.
the
See,
Builder.
Bob the
Oh my
Builder. And then on Nick, it was like Backyardigans. And then what's that one?
Wonder Pets.
Yeah, Wonder Pets.
Oh,
Lenny,
Rugrats?
Tuck,
Anybody
and
do
me.
Rugrats?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't allowed because they were
Really?
mean.
They were kind of.
I couldn't watch SpongeBob either though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't watch
Very
SpongeBob
sad.
probably until I was older, like
Yeah.
middle school or older.
You guys, I watched too much SpongeBob to the point my mom banned me from watching
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
My mom also hates SpongeBob.
wow. Yeah. Okay.
understand.
Well, let's skew through these holiday heroes then. Or that's what you called them. That's just why I put that.
I wrote that. I
You
put
said
holiday
that in the
heroes.
hallway the
curious
other
you
day.
wrote that.
So
Yeah.
as holiday heroes, we're talking like Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, Santa. We threw in Elf on the Shelf, goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
And I guess like when we figured out all those things weren't real.
Mm.
I can go first on this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've always known that all of them were fake.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
so-
I'm just gonna cry, but fine.
Yeah, my mom was just like, I don't want to lie to you. So,
Wow.
but she also used to read the newspaper to us. So, so she didn't really. I don't want to say baby us.
Yeah.
Because I'm the
Cultured
youngest
you
of
very-
four.
Yeah.
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 So so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I grew up doing all these things, but there was always an undertone of like, we're doing this just because it's like a thing to do.
Oh.
Like we did it. Like
This is so sad.
But I will say this. This not until I got older, so probably like 5 or 6 years ago.
I thought he was gonna say at the age of 5.
Yeah, no. My uncle bought a Santa costume or found.
Okay,
I
yes.
don't think he bought it. I think he found one, or someone was giving it away or something. Anyway, so my uncle, who's in his 50s probably, so 5 years ago I'm like 19, 18. Everyone in the house is grown, right? Walks in the door with a Santa costume on, and so everybody, oh, it's Santa. So now literally every year we all take pictures. Like,
Wow.
and that didn't
Wow.
start until like 5 years ago. He also goes to like little kids and like does that kind of stuff too.
Aw.
But
That's cute.
yeah, it's really fun.
Okay. What about you?
I would say like Tooth Fairy was probably first, and then the Easter
Yeah,
Bunny.
that you found out first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did
But, like-
your parents continue like doing money after you didn't think the Tooth Fairy was real?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, like I knew it
Mine
was
too.
coming
I
from
didn't
her.
let
Yeah.
mine know that I didn't know. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
trying to get
Yeah.
the
That's
But
right.
stacks.
I always,
Securing the
I always
bag.
wanted
Yeah,
to
securing
figure
the
out
bag.
how did she like get under the pillow
Yes.
without me moving,
Yeah.
without me waking up.
Uh-huh.
My parents would come and like hug me goodnight and stick their hand under the pillow.
So it was
No.
under the whole
Oh,
time.
And it was under there the whole time.
Wow.
I had no
That
idea.
wouldn't have worked for me because I like do like a hand sandwich with my pillow.
I do
right?
now.
Oh, yeah.
No, I probably did. I
Hand
probably didn't as a
Yeah.
kid either.
Yeah.
but-
And then like Santa, I mean, probably like maybe like 12, like you said. But then like I still like believe in like the hope of Santa, like what
Sure.
he believes in. You know what I
Sure.
mean?
Yeah.
But
Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
I think Tooth Fairy was early for me. Easter Bunny was probably 12. Easter Bunny lasted quite a while.
I'm surprised he's even on.
Santa,
Yeah.
I was a little older than the average.
A little. All right. That's a good.
I was 15.
Wow. I feel like we can't react
But-
as hard because we've heard this story
Yeah.
before. But
Yeah.
I will say, when I heard this the first time, I was very surprised.
Am I telling the story?
I'm also.
I don't know if
very
we have that
shocked.
much time, but you can.
Have
if
you
want
heard
to.
the story?
I have.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then maybe I don't need
It's
to.
a crazy
It
one.
goes hand in hand with the Elf on the Shelf. My mom moved it every morning. I stuck with it. And then I had little brothers. And Christmas Eve, when I was 15, 2014 in December, I'll never forget it. She
Scarring.
had me do a trail of kisses from my brother's bedroom up to the tree. And then the next morning, she like told them that the elf left them this trail of kisses. And I was like,
You were on the inside.
that was,
It was an inside job,
was
man.
Wow.
yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
anyway, R.I.P. Fisby. So the Elf on the Shelf is really what told me that Santa also wasn't real.
Yeah.
But
We didn't do Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, we didn't either.
Don't know.
We didn't
Yeah, I
either.
didn't-
That's what everybody says.
Oh.
We'll do the social media real quick. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I refuse to call it X.
There you go. Fair enough.
At ChatGTA APSU, I believe. And then you can watch these on APSU-TV YouTube.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
That's correct.
Okay, we're gonna do some superlatives out of our group of GAs, and as you
Just
see
us
us,
or everyone?
as well, I was gonna say, as you've seen everybody through the episode, maybe take the context there, because I was gonna do everyone, because
That's
a lot
fine
of
with me.
some of mine and if we don't have time for all these, we can pick our top ones
Yeah,
here
totally.
and go with those. I think the most fun one out of this was the most likely to survive the Hunger Games. So we have Trey, Ethan, Paul, Justin, myself, Paige, and Christian. Right?
I think that's right.
Is that all of it?
Ethan
Yeah.
is
Okay.
going to survive.
And Ethan is
Yeah,
was the
everyone
top
says
pick.
Really?
Ethan. Yeah.
Ethan
I
is
was
over
gonna
here
go with Trey.
directing in the
I was
chair,
gonna
raising
go
his
with Trey.
hands.
Trey, kill a guy with this pen.
Trey?
man. Don't you remember last episode? Like,
Well, Christian gave a tier
He
of
gave a
who he
tier
would
list of who's
kill,
going
and so it
first.
was
You
like
were second.
Ethan,
like
Justin.
dead second
then
or
Trey.
lasting second?
No, like you were the second person he's going after.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
he
you would
said
be
you
like-
were gonna-
okay,
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
'cause you're-
threat?
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and it was so
Wow.
his list
Was
Ethan,
Ethan.
Justin, Trey, Paige.
Yeah.
And then you, and he said,
Oh.
I'm the least threat. And I mean, I don't really want to be offended because I don't want to be a threat, but he was
Sure.
like, you're not a threat.
I don't know, man. I mean, I would say, ladies in general, they can flip a switch a lot of times.
But-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone kind of has that, maybe not everyone has it, but in the right circumstance, right? It
Yeah.
could maybe
I
come
feel
out
like
of
someone. I
anybody.
feel like everyone does. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
just a little bit in them. Like just
Yeah.
a smidge. Just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like you do.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, yesterday when we were cleaning up, you said if you broke a nail, it would have been over.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That would have triggered
Yeah.
me.
So
Not for real. I mean, kind of, but.
yeah, so I think I'm going Trey. I had Paige pretty high
Wow.
as a candidate.
I
to
was
survive.
bottom of the list.
I hadn't.
For
That's as far as
everyone
I'd
else.
gotten.
Oh, I'm not even on your list. Cool.
No.
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
See, I actually think, thinking about it now, everybody just is counting you out. So you would make it longer because you wouldn't be a threat.
Yeah, be left alone.
You'd be like
Yeah.
down to like the last three, I think.
Sure.
Because everybody would be like, why would I go
Okay.
after someone that isn't going after me?
I didn't think
right?
about it.
Although
that
I'm
way.
gonna be honest, if we go into the Hunger Games, I'm tapping myself out because I.
Oh, you're just gonna
no, I'm
find
done.
So yeah, so
Be
here's
part
what,
of
how
that.
much confidence? So we just heard how much you have. How much do you guys have in yourself, like Paige and?
I guess if I wasn't gonna tap myself,
I say maybe like a 65%, 65%.
I
Okay.
feel like I'd be a good hider. Like if
Sure.
you ever
Yeah.
played Fortnite, I would
Yeah.
win just by hiding,
Hiding
in
in the
bushes.
bushes.
the
Yeah,
whole
absolutely.
day.
Absolutely.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I wish I had better outdoorsy skills.
Yeah,
Just
like it
kind of
depends
in
on the
general.
weapons or what they provide
Sure.
you with, obviously. But yeah, I don't know.
I think about all the time just if I was just in the woods.
Well,
by
we will
myself.
get
We'll
there.
get to that in a
So
minute,
maybe,
but
yeah.
how would I do and what would I do? I've watched a ton of Bear Grylls
Oh, yeah. Been
Oh,
and a ton of
yeah.
like that
Yeah.
that sort
Would
of
you
thing.
ever go on one of his shows, on one of his episodes?
I mean, no, I've never
I
been
don't
on
know what
TV.
that is.
But
Really? You don't know who Bear Grylls is?
Uh-uh.
Oh, wow.
he's a former military guy, and he just
solid. That
man is
survives-
insane.
He just survives in the woods. He
Okay.
recently did a show where he took celebrities out there,
Oh,
and they had
Yeah.
to like climb up a mountain or wrestle an alligator. No, they didn't do
Okay.
that. But they didn't actually do that. Anyway, very interesting.
Should we go to most gullible or most likely?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I'm putting us two in
I
most
would-
gullible.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's just recent history where we're both just like, what? And then it was just not.
And I
not
love
a
that
real
you're always
thing.
right there with me.
Yeah,
It's
but
really
yeah.
reassuring.
Us
I
two
mean, I
together, yeah.
apologize, but I don't know. Paul's on my list a little
Really?
bit
Gullible?
because
Yeah.
sometimes he'll just so casual. You'll say something, oh, really? And then you're like, no. I feel like I'd do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
But
But
I don't have a ton of. Again, I don't have a ton of confidence in myself, I guess, and like my general knowledge of the world, and so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
I can go with it. I love how all of us think Paige rock solid. Not
Yeah.
gonna believe
Yeah.
it. Not gonna believe anything you say. Not
It's
gonna believe anything
bootleg
that you're
before
saying.
it's true.
I mean, it is. Everything is bootleg.
Christian, I would also put as one who is gonna question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
for
not
sure.
a real
No.
thing.
Yeah.
Everyone
Ethan
else,
for
yeah.
sure is not
He's-
gonna.
he-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
I don't
believe
know. I
you.
thought I could. I feel like I could persuade Ethan of
No.
something.
No,
Maybe
no,
not.
no.
He shakes his head.
I feel like I
Ethan-
couldn't even
Aggressive
convince
no.
him that my hair is blonde. He'd be like, "No, it's not."
Ethan, he's
What?
seen.
It is.
That's funny.
Okay. We have most likely to see. Which one of these? Y'all, somebody pick the next one. Out of the last three.
I gotta go, and this is not offensive in any way, shape.
I feel
or
like I know where
form.
it's going.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Most likely to be late. I gotta go with my man Paul.
I was thinking the
As
exact
someone that
same
worked-
thing.
Just because we work together, and
Yeah.
I can't blame him totally.
Yeah.
The place that we work, there are very loose
Loose,
guidelines
yeah.
and standards of terms of when we're supposed to be there, and so I can't
okay,
really.
maybe
I
don't
can't
put that
blame
out there because they may crack down on us.
you
here,
know,
okay?
we'll just see. We'll see if they watch it or not.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, I was like, well,
Yeah.
there's me right here.
I mean, you forgot to come
Okay,
to
yeah,
work.
the next is
Yeah.
most forgetful, and we were all these two were. You had
Oh yeah,
this in
they
the
had
bag.
Paul for both.
Yeah, you had
Wow.
those. Well, you did
I
forget
never
to come to
forget.
work one day, so that's just why
Oh
we.
wow.
When was this?
Oh, I don't remember that either. I
No,
worked with him.
Justin, you told me
Did I-
about
did
it.
that- was I spreading
Really?
gossip? I
Yeah.
guess I was. My bad, bro. I
There was
didn't
a
do
day
that.
that you came on a Tuesday because you forgot.
No,
to
it was a
come.
Monday. He forgot to come to work on a Monday or
That's
something.
what I'm saying. So,
So
he
he
came
came
in on a Tuesday,
Tuesday.
I
Oh.
think
and we were like,
this
"Hey,
was
why are
the,
you
oh,
here?"
right. This was the
And you said
beginning
I
of the
forgot to come
semester.
yesterday.
Yeah.
You thought
we
that.
changed
Yeah,
our
we
schedule.
Yes,
changed it.
yes, yes.
Yeah, and I
That's
was
So I
I
guess
was
it's
still
not
running
really
on
his
that.
fault.
Yeah.
That's
But-
Yeah.
right.
I
He
don't
was
know.
stuck in the routine, man.
Yeah, and I also forgot to join the Zoom call yesterday.
Yes, that's true.
That's
true.
Because
That definitely happened.
I was outside just doing salon work, and I come in and I'm like, oh, I was like, my phone's all blown up. Cool. cool.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I
Oh,
totally
gosh.
forgot.
They
So,
again,
yeah,
giving them credit. No reminder was sent out.
yeah.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
anything like that. So,
Okay,
Well,
well,
that's
happens to the
understandable.
best of us.
but anyway,
Pretty solid. Are we continuing with these superlatives? Or
what do we got left? Most likely to succeed. Is that what we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on. I guess it depends on what we label success. I mean, what do you label success?
That's true.
21st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna throw in here most likely to get married, and Christian said it wasn't allowed. Get
Oh.
married first.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I'm going with
Christian
you
was
probably.
against that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're,
I don't even know who
you're
else
getting
is
engaged
in a
tomorrow.
relationship.
I feel like
Because you're in a
no.
relationship.
Yes.
Ethan's in a
I
relationship.
I think
Is
Ethan.
that correct? Yeah. I thought he was gonna
You
do
better
it.
get
Yeah,
up.
he did, yeah. He said, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not in a relationship. Is anyone else in a relationship?
No.
No, I got
So we got to roll with one of them two.
Yeah.
But here's the deal: the ball's in Ethan's court here.
That's what I. That's
know, so
why
he
I
can-
said. I think. Oh man.
No, he's
Ethan,
waiting
you've
for her
been
to-
to the jewelry store? Wow, if your
What?
girlfriend's what?
Wow, size 7? I hope she's big size 7. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
he didn't
my
put any of that
gosh.
up. Wish I-
5 carats?
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
Is my boyfriend watching?
So,
No.
so what do you? We don't even have to talk about this, but estimated timeline. What are you just expecting or suspecting? Like, do you have any kind of, or is this something that we
It's
should not
going
talk
down
about
right
on air?
now, and I can't
It's
disclose.
going down right now.
Wow.
Is he about to come through this door?
I can't disclose
No, but there are
everything on
things
here.
in the
I
works.
am
So you
confident
think this year?
in the next month or two.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
not get married, but get engaged.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come in on a Wednesday and get blinded.
I
Is what I'm
hope
thinking.
so.
Wow,
I
that's
hope
awesome.
so. This is a lot of pressure. He watches these.
My bad. I'm so sorry. I mean, I think you said this first.
I
but
did.
ran
I
with
did.
it.
I
shouldn't
I
have
got
done
us into it,
So
but
who-
I'm
who's gonna-
confident that.
Are you gonna do the thing? Okay, here. Okay, so off topic. Are you gonna do the deal where you FaceTime your friends and you put the hand up
Yeah.
and you screen record it and
Yeah.
you say you're gonna post it?
So like when I come in here, I'm gonna be like,
yes, you do like this. Please. I mean, I'll go
Um,
crazy. I'll be ready.
But no, and Steve Sawyer has put this in my mind. He's like, I walk in this morning and he's like, "Do you have any special plans with your boyfriend tomorrow?" And I was like,
Oh, like tomorrow?
Yes. And I
Oh.
was like, I
like,
don't
"Can you come
think
to
so.
work?"
And I was like, we're already coming to work tomorrow. What is? He was like, well, it's a leap day, so that's a special data. And
Oh.
now I'm like, but it's not happening tomorrow. No, it's
You
not.
never know.
You never know.
No.
I may come up tomorrow just as I don't even work tomorrow. Just see if anything happens. Just be on the lookout. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
man!
All right,
Wow,
let's roll
it's
on.
hot in here.
My bad. Here, I'll give you a second. All right, our next segment we got is a Would You Rather segment.
Okay.
And I have in parentheses, might make this a permanent third segment.
Ethan has vetoed
So
that.
if you
so-
guys like, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
So
but
if
no,
you like
go
that,
ahead.
this may be something that we continue doing.
Yeah.
Where we're just gonna pose a question. This is like classic, high school
Yeah.
board and chemistry class kind of deal. So our first one we got is, would you rather live 200 years in the past or 200 years in the future? So we're talking 1824 or 2224.
Yeah.
So 1824, we're talking pre-Civil War,
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going
Right.
to the future.
right? No.
I'm right there
No,
with
that's
you,
right.
Paul. I'm right there with you.
So sorry, that's not even at all.
That's
I was just trying to get it. That was 1860s. Okay, never mind. Somebody else did it.
This is where like all the colors pop up on it.
My bad. So.
Okay,
Totally
I
ruined
didn't
that.
even.
It's like disclaimer.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, no,
anyway,
my bad,
let
I'm
me
so
just
sorry.
give it. No, you're good.
I'm trying to think. So we're talking electricity. I'm thinking no.
I don't think so.
No, right? Because 18th. Yeah,
No?
no, because Civil War was pre-electricity. That's Edison and the boys, right? Jefferson.
You
Not
are
Edison. That's not
really
true.
historically
Who
educated.
flew the kite up? That was Jefferson. No, Franklin.
Franklin.
My bad. My fault. My fault, Franklin. I messed that up. Yeah. So no common electricity. We're talking outhouses. We're talking
Candles.
horse and buggy.
So
Horse and buggy.
I want to.
You're
okay.
down for horse and
well,
buggy?
so I said I wanted to go 200 years back because I'm all about the Western and the cowboy life.
Okay,
and all that.
yeah.
I mean,
Wild,
it would
Wild
be
West,
rough.
Yeah. What
but
would your like
then-
cowboy name be? Would you be like an outlaw, or would you just be like a
I'd be
something-
like
I
the
don't-
wife of a.
like a
outlaw.
like a man? Okay,
Maybe.
okay.
I'd be like the
So
mom with
little
the children
Bonnie-
and
little
back
Bonnie
in the
action,
yeah,
right?
yeah, with the
That's
dress.
cool.
No,
That's cool.
okay. But then Ethan, I don't remember what his point was, but anyway, when we were saying 200 years into the future, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna go there.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
Future.
I mean, we're going future. 'cause
Yeah, I think-
it wasn't good
yes,
for us.
Yes, fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. So
Wow,
what do we think?
this,
What do we
uh,
think
took a turn.
22-24 looks like?
I don't want to think about
I'm
that.
saying the same thing.
I don't know if I
lesser of
can
two
say
evils?
this on the show.
Probably
I
a nice
guess from a
dystopian.
different perspective, I feel like the coming will have already happened by then.
What do you think 22-24 looks like?
If that hasn't happened yet,
Yes, if that has
I
not
don't
happened.
really want to know, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to
Yeah.
go 200 years in the
Yeah.
future. Like,
Yeah, it's tough either way. I'm thinking. I mean, you think flying vehicles? Oh, so here, do you think you like utopia or dystopia?
Dystopia.
I don't know what that is.
absolutely.
Utopia being like, oh, it's Meet the Robinsons, flying cars, robots, everything is happy, or dystopia like,
Well, I mean,
nuclear
Apple, they
war,
were even.
everything's bad.
Saying this-
Yeah, probably so, right?
I mean, Apple, they were even trying to plant a car. Like,
plant a car.
no, like make a car, like make vehicles. Apple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The iCar.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's cool, I guess.
Oh, man, I think it would be the iDrive. if
I
anything.
like
Oh,
that.
iDrive,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
We
TM?
should patent that before
I was
we,
gonna say, yeah,
take the TM.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably less than ideal.
Watch Apple come after me for
200
that.
years in the future.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll move on.
Should we skip that one so that we can get here and then get to trivia? Because we preface the woods
Yeah,
here,
sure,
so I
let's
feel
do
like
it.
we've got
Let's do
to
it.
do it.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather spend a week in the woods without a tent or a night in a real haunted house?
My initial reaction to this was woods, no problem. Maybe not no problem, but
I
no
agree
no
with that.
decision.
Yeah,
I guess I'm thinking, how haunted are we talking here? Like
I don't believe in ghosts.
like is there a vampire in here, or is
So-
there like a demon in here? Like what do we?
Okay. Now if we're
I don't
getting
know.
How, like,
there,
how, like, how
I mean,
haunted
either
are
way,
we?
I'm going
How
woods.
haunt-
but
how haunt-
that's
I mean, if it's just like there's one zombie in here, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe maybe I can handle that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got tools, so. But it just in general, I'm going week in the woods again. I've watched Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do well by any means.
yeah. I don't know that I would
You
do
know,
too hot, but
My brother and my twin brother and my father actually went camping for like a week in the woods without just a
walked
backpack.
into
that
it.
is
Okay.
With a
impressive.
backpack, yeah.
I respect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he
that's
got my
great.
twin brother got a
Here we go. We got
black
we
toe
got
because
1
he
minute.
was.
Oh wow.
he was-
We've-
okay.
Okay. What would you do?
Honey house. I do not like the outside. Oof.
Okay.
Okay, so the answer to
go.
our in
First-
2004, the UN approved the first Morse code signal since World War II. Can you name the signal? It can be found on any
I
keyboard.
went with the @ symbol.
the @ symbol.
There it is. Yes.
I put like the divide symbol.
I thought it
Yeah.
was a pound key, also
Nice,
known
yep.
as the
Hashtag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have
Okay.
been smart. 'Cause
Yeah.
2004. Yeah. I initially went command, like the command key.
And who was our princess?
Since Disney's made the Disney movies, only the one African American.
The one African American
Is-
princess.
Yep,
It's
Princess and
Tiana
the
from
Frog.
Princess.
Yeah.
I'm 2 for 2
I was
today,
right.
y'all. I'm
Wow.
just telling you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
I was
Alright,
telling
yeah.
you.
Okay, well, I don't know what we're gonna have next week. We may have nothing.
We
We
might
may
talk
have
about
everything.
spring break. How was it? Spring
Oh,
break?
we
That's
will
right.
not be here next week. So yeah, in 2 weeks we will see you back. Thanks for joining us.